So first, I'm going to begin this look by priming my face and eyes. Then I'm going to be applying my MAC waterproof foundation in NC30 using my Urban Decay Optical blending brush. The beauty blender is okay, but I actually miss using this brush. I like it a lot better. I don't know why, plus it feels a lot nicer on my face than the beauty blender. Then I'm going to be using my MAC waterproof foundation NC25 to conceal and highlight. And I know in this part it's kind of a little out of focus, but it's not like I'm doing anything precise, so it'll be okay. Just bear with me for this one part, okay? And then setting that concealing and highlighting, I'm going to be using Banana from the Anastasia contouring kit. And then setting my foundation, I'm just going to go in with my Naked Loose finishing powder in light to medium, or medium to light. I don't remember, but it's one of those two. And then to start with the eye look, I'm just going to be applying Flatline, packing it all over my lid and bringing it up all the way to my brow bone. And then taking a fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to be taking Backlash and I'm going to be applying this into my crease, but as I'm applying into my crease, I'm also going to be blending it outwards at the same time. And then using that same brush, I'm going to be taking it into Madness and I'm going to be packing it onto the outer corner and the inner corner. And on this part, I really take my time because the fluffy brightening brush is kind of big, so I don't want to move my brush everywhere and just get it all over my lid. I really want this color to be concentrated into a certain spot. At the same time, I'm going to be blending it, but I'm going at this very slowly.
Take me out of here, it makes me feel so nah. Baby, here we all crazy. You don't have to worry, nah. So follow me down, out of this town.
And then going back into Backlash again, I'm just going to be reapplying this into my crease and blending things out at the same time.
There's a place we gotta go.
And just to darken up the look a little bit, I'm just going to be dipping the same brush into Prank and doing the same thing I did with Madness, except only on the outer corner. I'm just going to pack this color into the outer corner and make it dark outwards. I want to keep it slightly lighter in the inner corner, but at the same time not so. And using MAC Fix Plus, I'm going to be spraying this onto my brush when I apply deep end. Deep end is really important because this is the part that kind of highlights the middle part of your eyes and really brings it out. And applying this in the middle of it, like I'm just packing it on there to really build up the color. And I'm just keeping the color on the middle of the lid where Flatline was. And lining my eyes, I'm going to be using MAC Liquid Lash Liner because this liner is everything to me, but I'm only going to be applying my top liner for now because we're going to clean up the shadow under the wing liner. Now the wing liner is like the most important part, so just take your time with this and get as perfect as possible. Me personally, what I like to do when I line my eyes is I aim the tail of my wing to the end of my eyebrow. That's how I always get the perfect wing. Well, not always, but I try, you know. But yeah, so this is how I do it, but really take your time with this because the wing is important, and it's okay if you did your eyeshadow a little messy because we're just going to clean that up with some foundation or concealer. And then here we're going to be cleaning up the eyeshadow. I'm just using my MAC NC25 and a stiff shading brush. You don't need anything fancy like concealer brush or anything. I kind of just make use with the brushes I have and find multiple uses for them. And in this case, I'm using a stiff shader brush for packing on my concealer and hiding away my eyeshadow.
Mix me a drink. I really need something to tell me it's okay not to think, because I've been to all these bars and I've seen all these places. I've hit on all these girls, I've heard the same conversations.
Okay, now this look is doubled wing, and for the bottom liner, I'm going to be using the MAC gel liner in, well, I don't remember the color, but it's just black. And then after I finish, I'm going to be using the liquid lash line going over it. The reason why is just because the liquid lash, it's really hard to remove once it dries. But however, using the gel liner, if I mess up, it'll be easier to remove and I can just redo it. So the liquid lash is just for when I'm done, and I'm going to reline it.
I think I've been here before, I think I've run into you. I know the things that you do, cause this is deja vu. This is deja vu.
Then taking a flat shader brush, but I'm just going to use the tip of it to dip into backlash, and I'm going to be applying this color in between the two doubled wings.
A fight and they'll probably kick my ass cause I'm drunk every night. Officer, tell me the truth. How many times can I get in trouble with you before they lock me up for all the...
Then using the side of a spongy brush, I'm just going to apply that into deep end, and I'm going to apply this all under my bottom liner. And afterwards, I'm going to be taking the double-ended brush that came with the Vice palette. I'm just going to use that to blend, like smudge out the bottom eyeshadow, and then I'm going to blend out the pink in between the doubled wings. But as you blend, make sure you blend outwards at the tail of the wing, because you kind of want this eyeshadow to kind of fade outwards instead of just smudging it under and leaving it at that.
I don't know how to break this pattern down. I did it like this, I did it like that, and it always comes back somehow. I don't know how.
And Once again, I'm going to be relining my eyeliner again just because my eyeshadow kind of wiped away some of my eyeliner and less darkening it. So I'm just going to reapply my eyeliner just to darken it up, and I'm going to extend my bottom wing just a little bit just because I kind of want it to be a little more visible. You can make your wings however long you want, but like, you know, you do you and I'll do me. But personally, I just wanted my wings to be darker and more visible, and I just wanted them to be extended a little bit. And I accidentally deleted the part where I applied my top lashes, but I guess you can watch me apply my bottom ones. For my top lashes, I'm using House of Lashes Iconics and Pixie Luxe Stacked. And for bottom lashes, they're just some random bottom lashes I found off of Amazon. They're really just a no-name brand. But if you want to know, it came in a box with a heart on it, and it said it was made in Taiwan, if that helps at all.
I don't care what you might think about me. You get by without me if you want.
And to contour my face, I'm using Anastasia's contour kit. I'm using the double-ended brush, using the lighter brown shade to contour my nose, and this random Lancome brush I have to use the darkest powder in it, contouring the rest of my face. And for highlighting, I'm using MAC Global, which is kind of similar to Soft and Gentle, but it has a golden undertone to it. And then for blush, I've been kind of addicted to MAC's Dainty Mineralized brush. I don't know why, but it kind of just makes my face like look just slightly a little more alive compared to my other blushes. I don't know how it just does, and I love it.
She was staring through the door frame and eyeing me down like already a bad boyfriend. Well, she can get her toys out of the drawer then, cause I ain't coming home, I don't need that attention. See, I don't care what she might think about me. She'll get by without me if she won't. Well, I could be the one to take her home. Maybe we could rock the night alone. If we never get down, it wouldn't be a letdown. But sugar, don't forget what you already know, that I could be the one to turn you out. We could be the talk across the town. Don't judge it by the color, confuse it for another. You might regret what you let slip away. Hey baby, look at me go, from zero to hero.
Now, you probably couldn't tell, but this look was kind of like subliminally inspired by Alice in Wonderland's Chesire Cat. I don't know how to pronounce it. I have never figured out how to pronounce it, or I never remember to. But yeah, it's just that one cat that kind of just disappears all the time. Yeah, that cat. So I kind of wanted to make this a playful type of look with this kind of bright-ish lipstick by Estee Lauder. And I'm just applying kind of a nudish golden lip gloss over it. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And I hope to make more videos for you guys to watch. Thanks for watching.
If you I could be the one to take you home. Maybe we could rock the night alone. If we never get down, it wouldn't be a letdown. But sugar, don't forget what you already know, that I could